So on to body paragraph 2. It reads, secondly, freedom of speech is a constitutional right in our country and should be preserved for all citizens, including young adults or other school-aged children. Complete bans of expression, such as the proposed ban on choosing to not participate on a given day during the school-wide recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance, violates their freedom of speech. Just because they are in school and are forced to follow a certain cultural contract or set of rules. If we value freedom as American citizens, especially educators, we must value each student's voice and choice. Students are shaped by their ethnic and cultural heritage, which is important to consider alongside this topic. For example, my students are mostly African American and prefer not to stand for the pledge, which is understandable on their end. Why do I say this? African Americans for hundreds of years have been traumatized and continue to be traumatized by the impact of American slavery. Furthermore, if students are to be culturally competent citizens, they must be able to act, speak, and write in ways that affirm their beliefs and values. All right, so like I said, think about the checklist and think about why this is a 6, because I'm just going to tell you that it is, okay? Now, our subpoint for the yellow said that, students can be re-traumatized if they come from oppressed cultures and they're forced to, participate in activities that are, a bit on the nationalist side. And this backs that up wholeheartedly. It provides examples, the diction, the tone, everything is appropriate to the audience. It's convincing, it's thorough, it's organized, it includes sentence variety. If you see, there's actually another question. Why do I say this? Okay, that's something anyone can throw in. The word secondly, there is a transition, okay? And then at the end, the word furthermore is a transition word, and that sets the tone to transition smoothly into body paragraph 3. All right, that represents a different subpoint. So if you look at the diction, the tone, the sentence variety, does it align with the thesis? And let's see, are there any errors in here? So really, there is one, okay? School-aged is a, so I do not have a hyphen in here, but this shows that you can still get a 6 if you make an error like that, all right? Like I said, you try your best, but especially something as nuanced as where you add a hyphen to represent a compound adjective as opposed to having adjectives side by side, it's a little bit just not as important as how you are presenting your argument and how effectively you're explaining yourself, all right? So this has a flow. It is certainly aligned with the thesis, okay? The diction, the tone, the sentence variety, everything's there. This is effective, and it is setting us up with clear transitions to get to the third paragraph and continue to support our position that we disagree with the opinion presented in the prompt that says all students have to stand for the pledge. So let's go ahead and move on to body paragraph 3.